Hello everyone, this is PJ Grutzmacher with Summit Automation. This is the third quarter 2024 update, and this update is going to be focused on service. So Summit prides itself in not only selling the best systems at the most affordable prices out there to be able to turn your fantastic doors into elegant solutions, but we also back that up by having a whole cadre of people here ready to answer the calls that people may have regarding either their door systems or the automation or a combination of both. In many cases with our experience, we've noticed that it's not necessarily the automation that's causing the issues. It tends to be things that are happening at the job site, like maybe the house is settling a little bit, or the doors are a little off track, or perhaps even simple things like the sill being dirty, being full of debris or what have you, that's creating stoppages. And the motor obviously is just highlighting that all of a sudden when it hits an obstruction, the door stops, and it's intended to do so. The motor is a smart motor. It's intended to measure how much pressure is actually being applied to it, and it stops the process of opening or closing. And it does so not to be an irritant, but to actually protect the door, protect the rollers that the door is going on. There's nothing worse than trying to pull a door over something that really shouldn't be pulled over, because it could damage the sill or damage the rollers. Our motors are fully capable of doing so, but that's only if you really crank up the speeds or crank up or desensitize the motors. Both can be done, but just because you can doesn't mean you should. So our whole goal is to make sure that we're not trying to provide a Walmart solution with fast opening. That doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense, especially when you're starting to move, 15-foot, 20-foot tall doors, and you've got 6 or 7 or 8 of these doors that you're trying to move. What we want to do is do it safely, not just for people, but also for the product itself. So built into our software is a way to be able to determine if the door is experiencing or requires a lot more extra force to be able to pull open. Our motors are plenty strong enough. They're industrial motors. They're going to outlast the house. What we want to do is we want to prevent any possible damage happening to the doors or to the rollers or to the sills themselves. And our systems are fully capable of doing that. A simple thing that if you do experience a situation like that, you just give us a call at our 480-500-5468 number. You give us a call at that number. One of our tech support people will be happy to help walk you through it. First thing they're probably going to ask you to do is, hey, press unlock and let's see if we can roll the door back and forth. If the door sticks, we're going to ask you to go on FaceTime, and we're going to inspect the door with you live to see what's going on with the door system. Once we make sure that there's no obstructions and no debris, then we turn around and then we actually start using the software and the system to be able to operate the door. And so our guys are fully trained to be able to walk you through that process, and they're fantastic at it. They're very patient, and anyhow, we look forward to working with all of you guys. So if you ever have any questions, or you want to upgrade your system with new accessories, things like that, just give us a call at our main number. We'll be happy to support you. Thank you. Enjoy the quarter.